tournaments that he's at, like tournaments that we're both at. I never get an opportunity to speak to this gentleman. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. ScAtt from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yep.
Hello, good sir.
Woo. This is the first time I think I ever spoke to you, man. It's pretty sick. Hi, my name is D1. A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, D1. I'm very well aware. You see, we did actually talk, but it was like really short. It was when I was unknown and I was just a scrub. It was at Tipped Off, actually.
Tipped Off?
Yeah, I came up to you and I was talking to you about a set from Melee, actually.
Oh.
It was super hype. It was when you were playing with Prague and you were commentating. I don't remember who, but somebody was Fox and somebody got up smashed and it was on Dreamland. You said somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh.
I was just like, this was the most hilarious thing ever.
Me and Prague, man. So many beautiful memories. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Super homie. But let's talk about the memories that you've created here at this event. You came here, and I'm like, I know this man mains Mega Man. I love seeing Mega Man, you know, Mega Man mains do work. We saw Kamemushi from Japan do some crazy stuff, right? But, and I've seen you at numerous events, of course. That final round, I've been watching you from afar, and I'm like, man, this guy has a lot of talent. MLG, getting top 8s. You're no stranger to getting top 8s, man.
I've been here today.
Look at that, man. You came through here and you showed out, getting 4th place. Coming into this event, where was your head at?
Honestly,
yeah.
Well, first and foremost, shout outs to 2GG for getting me out here in the first place. Like, the entire time, my head was just on, I'm just blessed to play this. I'm blessed to be able to play play right now on the West Coast, because without them, I basically would be back at home in my local Gwinnett Brawl. Shout outs to you guys too. But anyways, my mind was mainly on have fun, because here you got phone out for free, literally free. So you have no reason to put pressure on yourself. You came here to learn. So that was my entire goal. Now, obviously, the biggest thing I was worried about coming in was Sheik.
Oh,
because as you can see, when Tyrant switched, it was a completely different ball game. And then even when I played Void, it's just frustration.
Definitely stressful. That character's neutral game is just really strong, man.
Yeah, it's frustrating because Mega Man is literally all neutral. He's nothing but neutral. But when you get out neutral by a character with a better neutral, it's just... And it's very rare to say. Like, surprisingly, I think Mega Man actually has top 5 neutral in the game.
Oh,
easily. Yeah, like I think, like Diddy Kong, he's among the likes of Diddy Kong in terms of neutral. But it's just Sheik. Sheik and only Sheik, I feel, is just, you can't play the game. That one matchup.
Number one in neutral for sure. Here's the question. To expound on Mega Man's neutral, since not too many people understand the character at the level that you do, would you care to, like, give us a brief glimpse as to what Mega Man's neutral is made up of? Cool.
Okay, so Mega Man as a character is primarily focused on stage control.
Okay.
That applies to most characters, but even more so Mega Man.
Yeah.
A lot of people come up and ask me, like, what do I do about lemons? Like, they're so stupid and safe. Lemons are only safe if I have the room to jump backwards.
Gotcha.
So literally, if I'm never in the center of the stage, then I will never have a safe lemon being shot. And anytime you push me towards the ledge of the stage, I have to do something risky, or I have to commit to something very, very, very punishable. So most of the game is usually spent chasing Mega Man, because again, he's going to force you to approach. His scamp game is too good. But if you realize that, hey, Mega Man's at the ledge of the stage, he has to do something risky, you can just trade whatever he throws out, because most of his moves don't really do more than 10% or so.
True.
Unless you do something like really, really, really stupid, like I'll get a free up tilt. But other than that, other than that, like I have to do something that's gonna be risky, and it's gonna be low reward at high risk. So if you trade at that position, then I pretty much just shut down.
Dude, it almost sounds like you're playing Mega Man when you're fighting these people, you know, just maneuvering around the stage, just tacking on damage until you finally get that opportunity to get the finishing blow.
That's the way you have to play that character, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kamemushi, though. He did show me a couple of new things.
Ooh, sick.
But what I was going to say was just that I get criticized from a Mega Man for just being so pellet heavy, because a lot of people feel like, hey, you could get a better punish game, or you could be a lot more, you could get a lot more reward for doing other options that Mega Man has. Problem is, I think, is that against better players or faster characters, most of Mega Man's higher reward punishes are just too risky to even think about throwing out.
Okay.
So that's kind of what happened with Larry Lair. He figured out that, hey, ScAtt's kind of just limiting today. He's just not doing anything to keep me out. And I threw out a couple up airs here and there, but he told me, like, you should use more Leaf Shield. Problem with Leaf Shield is you can kind of disrespect the move. Don't let anybody fool you. That move is not the. It's nowhere near broken. If you feel like it and you're fast enough, you can kind of just dash attack into it with most characters, or you can just, if you're Sheik, you just do this, or just throw needles. Like your game plan doesn't change. And Fox can kind of just neutral air, dash attack into it anyway, and it's just like, oh well, I tried. But that's pretty much where his neutral game is gonna consist of. His leaf shield is really, really good if you have the time to get it up. Once you get it up, and if you're actually able to block, then it's basically free stage control against every character except Sheik.
Okay. Except Sheik, man.
Yeah, literally walking forward with leaf shield is amazing because at any point, if they challenge you, you just block, and they get hit by lead, and you get a free grab.
That's it.
But most of the time, people, I feel like, just don't realize how to respect Mega Man and some of his tools. Or I feel like they respect him too much occasionally.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes I guess after getting hit by, you know, the pellets or the lemons, right? Sometimes people, once they realize they're taking damage, they start shielding, they'll start freezing up and letting you take the stage control, right? And take the pace of the match.
Exactly. And I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was going to say, once that happens, that's when you start exerting your pressure.
Yeah, so that's usually when that happens. This actually happened to Tyrant, I feel like.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Meta Knight versus Mega Man in particular, I don't think is bad. I think, like, pre-patch, I thought it was even.
Okay.
And post-patch, I do think Mega Man wins very slightly. But I feel as if Tyrant just kind of got super frustrated at pellets and he just didn't back off and play patient.
Yeah.
And then he switched to Sheik and it started working out again. And he's just like, okay, I can just maul you anyway. I don't have to play patient because Sheik. But eventually I kind of adjusted to that a little bit. And the problem with that matchup again is that if you realize that, hey, I can just sit back and throw needles. If I'm above 100%, there's nothing I can do about it. I have to block or I'll just get sent to the edge of the stage. And all my other moves are too slow to do anything.
Yeah.
So I feel as if you have to realize, like, hey, take a moment. Don't just run into pellets constantly. Just breathe. And it's okay if you take a couple pellets because you're literally only taking 2% every time.
Yeah.
So most characters, they just throw out one forward air or one good nair, and then, hey, you're even. So it's just a matter of just being patient, just realizing that you have time to work with. Like, these pellets aren't going to kill you ever. So just keep that in mind.
Man, I was gonna ask, what actually made you decide to go with Mega Man as a character? Is there a story behind that?
Long story short, there isn't really a real story. More so just I've like grown up with Mega Man my entire life. Yeah. So I played Mega Man X when I was like 5 or 6, something like that. Okay. And I was just like, Mega Man's in this game. Right. And then I think back to the Invitational, the Nintendo Invitational, and I remember Super Fighting Robot.
Dog, when that
I've been watching for a while.
I was. That's what I'm saying. That was purely from the heart, man.
Oh yeah, like,
for the people.
I just coming into the game, I just knew, like, even a year before the game was released, he was announced. I was just like, I'm playing this character. That's it. This is my home. This is my home. I will go nowhere else. He will always and forever be in my heart. I will play this character permanently. I will never drop him.
I respect that, man. But I will say one thing. You do have a secondary, and what is the story behind you picking up this secondary? Are you a fan of this character as well, or is it to cover bad matchups?
So I'll get that out of the way first. So I do like Final Fantasy VII. I have played the game. I like Cloud as a character, but honestly speaking,
let's go.
Sheik.
Yeah, right?
Sheik.
Yep.
I literally, if you look at the track record for Georgia in the past 8-9 months, top players, or the quote-unquote top 3 for Georgia, myself, Reflex, and Fatality, have literally all lost to Sheiks every single time. We get far, and then we meet Mr. R or Void or Vinny, and then we just get pooped on. It's like, oh, this isn't fun. Yeah. So originally, I did pick up a Sheik for a while just so that we can learn the matchup, but then patch boys, and then we stopped worrying about it. And then I picked up Cloud because I realized, oh wait, Sheik is still really bad for Mega Man. The matchup, we didn't go from 70-30 to even. It went from 70-30 to 69-20. I'm sorry, my mouth is 69-31. Yeah. So it's just like, oh, yeah, that's okay, cool. So I need another character for this. Cloud, is not the hardest character in the game to play, so I definitely wanted to give him a shot. And I still do like that matchup. I just think I need to grind it out. Yeah. And that's not to say that my Mega Man doesn't know the matchup either, but part of it, I do feel as if I don't understand Sheik because we have no Sheiks in Georgia. True. And the other part of it is I feel like this matchup is just that bad. Yeah. So Cloud was just there to just to see just an experiment basically.
I feel you.
I feel like his neutral game is just it can compete. So you already know, limit charge. Let me just do this across the stage. If I eat any of those two, that's fine, because I'll get 27% at the end of this.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Giant Sword just kind of, poops on cheek.
True.
But if she gets in your face, then obviously it's not too well. But I do have a third character that's for the long term that I haven't actually, I played in a tournament once.
I feel like everybody has secrets. So I
but I think for the long run,
yeah,
it'll be a way better character for the matchup. But for now, I'm just sticking with Cloud because he's easier and he's more comfortable for me.
Cool. So this character is not announced yet, but we will see it at Get On My Level, maybe? Are you going there?
I'm not.
Oh,
sorry.
Sad face. Everyone's going, except Boyd, though, so it's
Except
cool. Yeah.
However,
Rio's going. Okay,
Rio's going. Okay. However, there is another tournament right after called MomoCon that all of you should so totally attend.
Ooh.
It's another $5,000 pop bonus, and it's right in the heart of Georgia.
Uh-oh.
We already have some top names confirmed.
Look at that.
So,
Combo Breaker, though. Y'all should go to Combo Breaker. Same weekend. VGBootCamp streaming it. Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that, right? So we got to push both. We're going to push it.
I'm not going to do this on the stream. All right. I'll leave it alone. Shout out someone on the over. But anyways, I will not be again on my level. The secondary, the true secondary is what I'll call it, will come out eventually, but let's just say it requires a lot of work.
Okay.
And it's not a character that you would normally typically see as a secondary. So
sick. All right. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I will say one thing, though. Now that you're on the West Coast, please take advantage of the time you have with all the Sheiks we have here. So many Sheiks. Perfect opportunity for you to level up and get the experience needed.
That was my main purpose for coming here.
Yes.
Tournament, I was hype about, but I was just like, I'm getting flown out to play against Sheiks. Yes, this is all I've wanted for the past 7 months. I don't know why, but every single time I sit down with a top player and they have a Sheik, I'm like, hey, can we play? Can I just get like a first to 10 sometime? Like literally, I've told some people like, I don't even want this to be a money match. I will pay you to play a first to 10 with me.
That's
with
it,
Sheik.
man. Just don't switch characters, because sometimes they'll randomly play like their secondaries.
Right. But supposedly I should get the experience in, so I'm hoping it'll go well. I'm hoping I'll at least learn the matchup and then finally know, hey, is Mega Man, can he do it, or is it just you should get a secondary for that matchup?
I'll say one thing, K9 and Void, they're really nice enough where if you actually request that they play a character so you can actually improve in a matchup, they'll be fine with it, because then if you improve in the matchup, they in turn can also improve. Right. So it's a mutual thing, right? It's a beautiful
yeah, I just hope I get good enough or get on that level or enough on that level to, compete. I feel as if I hit that wall where I think I can consider myself as a high-level player now.
Oh, yeah,
but sure. I feel like I hit that wall of Larry Lur, Void, Nairo, and I'm like, oh, that's another level up there. Oh, okay. So there's some things I got to work on, definitely.
It's definitely beautiful to see you on this journey, though, to keep improving as a player and to never stop. You know, right? Because there's some times where players may get frustrated and they'll just probably go and complain to the rest of the world how, oh, I hate this character, and that's all you'll hear. You won't hear them talk about, let me figure out ways to actually overcome this. So I like your mindset.
Preach, D1, preach.
It's a mindset that a lot of people should have. And sometimes they start spouting memes like adapt and get good. When we say this with the intent of actually wanting to see you guys improve and not just have a self-defeatist mindset.
Oh, yeah,
That's
definitely.
It. Yeah.
Definitely. Like as much as it looks like I'm like getting destroyed by Sheik and it's just not fun matchup for me, I do enjoy playing against Sheiks.
Yeah.
I really want to learn the game and I really want to get better.
That's it.
Wherever I can, whenever I can. So I'm at the point now that I don't think I get frustrated playing the game. I may get flustered because I'm like, oh crap, last hit, last stock, I don't want to die. But I don't ever say, man, F this character, man. I should just pick up Sheik. I should just do a better character. Like, why play Mega Man? It's mid-tier. I'm at the point where I was just like, no, I'm going to grind it out until I can get to that level.
That's it.
I don't care about necessarily being the best with a certain character. I do want to win, but at the same time, I want to do it with Mega Man.
I respect that.
Oh, yeah.
I respect that a lot. All right.
But, getting some assistance wouldn't matter. Getting some assistance from another character doesn't hurt.
That's not bad. I mean, dual mains, sometimes you got to do it. There's like 50-something characters in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so in any event, I was going to ask, where can the people find you for, like, if you have a stream or YouTube or even a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter, as you can see below.
There it is. ScAtt MM.
There we go. ScAtt MM. There we go. All right, there we go. We're good. So there's my Twitter, ScAtt MM. I currently do not stream. and I do not have a YouTube. That may change in the future.
Legit.
Very, very soon future, but no promises yet. But that's definitely a possibility in upcoming months. I just got done with school, so I'm out for the summer. I have 3 months to do nothing but Smash, basically.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I know that people love to see what you do, and there aren't that many good Mega Mans, so we could possibly learn a lot, and you could breed a whole new army of Mega Men.
I'm trying, man.
That'll be sick.
Like, I was so happy when I saw Kamemushi do what he did in Japan. I was just like, there's somebody else besides me? I have footage to watch other than myself?
That's such a good feeling, man. That's how I felt when I watched the Greninja mains, right? Because there aren't that many, but when they're there, oh my gosh, I just sit there and I'm like replaying videos, pausing, trying to figure out, you know, like the micro spacing and why they made certain decisions.
Oh yeah, I study.
Oh yeah, so good. And
so you're gonna copy paste them just like Mega Man would, right?
Wow. Yo, can they hear you, GimR? Get this guy out of here. Mute his mic. But yeah, man. Make sure to follow ScAtt at ScAttMM in the future. He said he's going to probably look into content creation. But as far as events are concerned, he'll be at a lot of tournaments in the future, especially the big ones that are coming this summer. I guess we're gonna see at CEO, Evo, right?
Right now, I am confirmed for What the Fox and
MomoCon.
Yeah, MomoCon.
I got your back. Let's go.
Appreciate the backup, but I am confirmed for a CEO. Well, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not confirmed CEO, but I might as well be. I'll put it that way.
All right.
Evo is definitely on the horizon. I am confirmed for What the Fox. I'm not sure if many people know about that tournament, though. I don't hear a lot about it.
Yeah, I think enough people know. Last year, a lot of top players came through for Melee.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to be excited to see some Smash 4 representation as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's 10K pop bonus. It's in Tennessee, so I'm definitely confirmed for that.
Memphis?
Not sure. Maybe Memphis.
Well, I know Memphis is the hype. Regardless, Tennessee's cool.
Yeah, Tennessee's cool. SmashCon I am confirmed, so that's another big one.
Okay. No Evo.
Maybe.
Okay. It's a bit expensive to fly out there, and you know, you have to get a roommate too. But yeah, continue.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm hyped. Thank you to G so much.
Yeah, man. Let me say, are you sponsored? All right. Well, we'll see what happens in the future, but I would love to see more ScAtt at these events. So if you do get picked up by a sponsor, that'd be amazing. It would mean more hype Smash top 8s for us.
Oh yeah.
Because I know we're going to see more of you. And you seem like a person that will lab out the game so that you could get the results that you deserve.
I've definitely tried. I'm at the point where I just sit down and play level 9 CPU Sheiks. I'm like, hey, this is practice. It's something. I'll take it. But yeah, I definitely enjoy labbing the game out myself. I like working on things in general. Yeah, that's about it.
That's it, man.
Well, that's about it.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into Level Up Expo. Is there more action coming up afterwards, or are we?
And at 4 p.m., we're going to start doubles top 8.
Okay.
So about 40 minutes.
So, guys, we're going to take a 40-minute break. We'll be right back at 4 p.m. Pacific.